Accountancy is a long-established technique invented by Luca Pacioli in 1494. Accountancy is based on the double entry principle. For each transaction, 2 questions must be asked. First question, where does the money come from? In other words, what are the sources of funds? Second question, where does the money go to? In other words, how are the funds used? Or how are the company's financial resources used? Let's take the case of Bacal to help us understand. Laurent decides to set up a business with 2 friends. For this purpose, each of them contributes 50,000 euros. This 150,000 euros deposited in a bank will make up the capital of the business, the Bacal Company.
Let us summarize the situation. Firstly, where does the money come from? The business received funds of 150,000 euros from its founders who provided the capital. Then, where does this money go? The first application of this amount was a bank deposit. We can see that the funds received equal the funds applied.
Place each of the items below onto the correct balance sheet heading by dragging each image into the corresponding box on the right. Then, subtract it from the amount of the financial liabilities and click on the Accept button.
Here is the correction. Remember where each of the assets and liabilities items go. And remember that the balance sheet must be balanced at all times, that is to say that the asset amount must equal the liability amount.
A business shows a positive balance of 100,000 euros in its bank account. It invests in a digital machine tool costing 75,000 euros paid immediately. It then puts in an order for raw materials of 30,000 euros. What is the amount of its bank account? Under what balance sheet heading does the bank account total go?
We have to remember that the ordering and reception of the goods do not necessarily correspond to when they are paid for, which may happen at a later date. As a result, the business bank account is reduced by only 75,000 euros, which relates to the machine. A bank account with a positive balance appears in current assets, while a bank overdraft would be a liability recorded on the liability side.